Update 25.5 went live last week, and in today's video, it's the patch note video. It's a bit late, but here we go. The Wukong Samadhi skin collection is added into the game. That is, of course, the Wukong Deluxe skin. It will contain, just like when you purchase the collection, the Iron Staff skin as well. But if you do want to get the auxiliary cosmetics at a later date, you will have to pay the full price of the collection. As for the auxiliary cosmetics, there's the Meteor Whip skin and the Subhuti Sayandana. As for the actual additions, 2 new glyphs have been added to the game based on Wukong's Deluxe skin, and they can be purchased each from the glyph menu. They are the Wukong Samadhi glyph and, of course, the Wukong Samadhi in action glyph. There are now ability videos for Rhino in the arsenal, and they added the ability to view a list of items you own that a Riven fits into. This will show when you're on the Riven reroll screen. DE also said, this way you can know which stats you want without having to flip-flop between the arsenal to check. As for other changes and additions, the color selection screen has been updated with a new UI to be UI 3.0, and changes have been made to the feature. So palettes now have 2 columns on the screen. The random colors feature will select colors across multiple palettes that you own, rather than just choosing one and randomizing rolls throughout that one palette. Any legacy colors cannot be saved as favorite, and you now have 5 more favorite color slots and the ability to organize your favorite colors by dragging and dropping their location on the grid. There is also a new sound for the favorites grid. They made 2 optimizations. They were improved handling of corrupt shader caches and fixed a crash when processing a HUD buff icon. They also made Revenant fixes, so they fixed armored enemies affected by Revenant's Dance Macabre continuing to take corrosive damage after the armor has gone, which resulted in less damage. They fixed Revenant's Dance Macabre doing corrosive damage to infested, and they fixed not being able to perform finishes on blinded enemies from Revenant's Enthrall that are temporary allies. For Nightwave, they fixed previous acts being visually marked as complete if the same act was completed in Series 1. These acts were also continuing towards the 3 recovered acts, which prevented other eligible recovered acts if you had 3 of these affected recovered acts. For general changes, you can now switch to your operator while fishing or doing the conservation mode. Upgrading a relic while in a Void Fisher Endless mission will now ask if you wish to equip the upgraded relic. Any summoned allied specters in a Nightmare mission will now have a reddish distorted glow to indicate that they have turned against you and you've made a huge mistake in trusting them. Your chosen UI theme is now applied to the Riven reroll screen. They have adjusted the holster position of warfans, polearms, scythes, and staffs on Zephyr Prime. They've adjusted holster positions of swords and shields on multiple warframes so it attached and rotated correctly. They adjusted the default holster position of the lens quiver so it sits closer to the warframe's back, and they adjusted the emblem offset on the helmet, charger, Druk pattern, and underbrush pattern Kubrows to fix them disappearing completely. For the fixes in this update, as well as its little follow-up hotfix, they fixed a functionality lost when attempting to purchase Riven capacity via the Riven slot purchase pop-up prompt, the inability to deploy your arc gun after mounting and dismounting your K-drive, the broken functionality if the Ferox is the only weapon equipped and you pick up ammo while it's being thrown, new clan members able to research the Ignis Wraith in a clan that does not have access to that specific research, the Roper firing lasers immediately after its bug zapper ground flop cinematic ends. They fixed using Itzel's fighter escort ability while in submersible water, resulting in immediate drone destruction, and the infamous abilities in use issue. The Zenith sometimes getting stuck only firing one semi-automatic shot before reverting to auto. Misaligned hitboxes on the Hyena pack enemies, allied Shield Ospreys no longer providing shield buffs, Shield Osprey Eximus Spectres not shooting at anything. They made fixes toward Drak enemies performing melee attacks but not actually being able to hit their target, infested crawlers freezing in place instead of attempting to attack when being rushed at, Flameblade enemy variants often missing their first attack even against a stationary player, enemies being overly reluctant to shooting at Frost Snow Globe from a longer distance, melee channeling toggling off when swapping to a primary and secondary, certain charged weapons not working correctly with certain NPCs such as Executioner, Harkonnen, and Spectres. They fixed a missing prompt when equipping an Echo Lure, that being, this item will automatically be available from the gear menu while using the Trank Rifle. They fixed missing wipeout animations when crashing into an obstacle while on your K drive. Garuda's Arsenal ability UI displaying health drain is modified by power efficiency. Missing sorting tabs in the mod manager screen when a filter clears all the equipped mods. Inconsistent text for the capacitance mod on Vault when looking at the mod and in the stats page when the mod is at rank 0 and rank 2. They fixed the Itzel's Penumbra ability resulting in an ugly instant stop animation. Prime toggle always appearing off to other players in a relay, dojo, or town. Missing codex entries for the Mark 1 weapons, Bratton Vando, and Lato Vandal. They fixed metallic looking eye textures predominantly seen in Cetus at night, the Sonocore and Opticore having an overly bright effect. They fixed misaligned Certus, Brace, and Proper scaffold when building an amp, the Narvar Prime leg armor clipping through Nyx's Pasthea skin skirt, the Cryona Syandana clipping through Korra, misaligned Ventala ankle plates when equipping on Limbo Prime. They fixed rocks that were suspended in mid-air, the Grenier Sea Lab water appearing in other tile sets. They made fixes towards Assassinate intro boss names not being visible for clients, an NPC in the Lorunda relay losing their head entirely when approached, wingless drones in the Orb Valis, missing collision in the Grenier Shipyard tile set, and they fixed a game freeze when dragging a favourite colour in the arsenal. That's it for this update video. I will be catching up and releasing the others in Last Week in Warframe, just like usual, with all the other tweets, Reddit posts, and all of that jazz before I do anything else for the current week. So thanks for watching if you did get around to watching this episode. Sorry that it is delayed by a week, but real life stuff. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.